Hello everybody, I'm Sam Marzell and this is Davey Peacock, and this is our analysis of the Amir Khan vs Zab judo fight. First of all, what do you think of the fight?
It wasn't quite what I'd hoped for. I was expecting quite an explosive encounter of two colliding horses. It was just Khan. He just bulldozed him basically.
Definitely, it was a complete domination by Khan. I mean, with that knockout, the shot to the body or the balls, Zab Judo's claiming he's been hitting the balls. What do you think about all that controversion?
Well, I think I'm concerned for Zab's health because if his testicles are there, that's concerning. I think he needs to see a doctor. It clearly wasn't. It was below the belt line because the belt line was right on the diaphragm. His trunks were pulled up too high, and it was Draculich, I believe, was the ref. I think Vic Draculich should have noted that, and he should have pointed out before the fight. I think it was a clean body shot. I think Khan was working the body anyway. I think Judah was just discouraged. He was losing every round, and they were coming out of a clinch. His head was bent down. He didn't see the punch. It took the air out of him.
That's. I mean, in my personal opinion, I actually think that it wasn't the fact that he was so hurt and he couldn't get up. I think it was the fact that he knew Khan was completely dominating him, and he knew that there was a very, very strong chance of Khan doing some serious damage on him. So I feel like he didn't actually get up just on purpose to avoid, obviously, the getting thrashed for however many rounds he would have survived for. There's one thing that I did want to address with you, David, which is probably something that's quite important, which is, where's Amir Khan going now? I mean, Amir Khan is a brilliant young fighter, and he's got a whole career ahead of him. We're in actually a little bit of a disagreement with this, because I think Khan should definitely move up to the next weight level and try and fight Floyd Mayweather. What do you think?
Well, this gets into the politics of boxing, but I almost wouldn't like to see him fight Mayweather because of this kind of super fight mentality that fighters have gotten into in recent years. I think the super fight mentality of basically, I want to fight the biggest fight, I want to fight once a year. I think that's not a good idea, and I think that you should more fight. It's better that a fighter fights 3 times a year against good opposition, and especially early on in his career. Khan shouldn't be targeting the super fights right now. He's got plenty of time for that. Like Kazagi, he wound down his career on those super fights. It's a good way to go out. But if he beats Mayweather now, where does he go? He can't fight Pacquiao. He trains with the guy. He's not going to do that. So if he was to fight Mayweather and beat him, which, and that's certainly not a given, is it?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I definitely think Amir Khan could outspeed Mayweather.
It's a possibility, not a probability, and I don't think at this stage. We'll see how Mayweather fares against Ortiz in his,
But I mean, what Amir Khan's trainer said, he said that Timothy Bradley, who would be probably the next logical fight for Amir, he said he didn't really want to fight him.
Well, that was Roach. Obviously, he said that Bradley didn't want them, and therefore they didn't need Bradley. And it's a load of nonsense because really they need each other. I think Bradley does need Khan a little more. Khan has, obviously, he's got a bigger punch, and he just all round, he's more marketable, but just barely. I mean, Bradley's great to watch. He's got his own charisma, and I think that they're both characters. And Bradley's undefeated. Don't forget, Khan's not undefeated. And they both got 2 belts. It's a no-brainer, We want We want a champion at 140 pounds.
Yeah, we want that unification fight. I mean, thinking about it now, I guess Timothy Bradley would be the logical step. So definitely go for that Timothy Bradley. So everyone, that was mine and Davey's sort of analysis of the Khan fight and the aftermath. If you've got any opinions yourself, post it in that comment section. Get to us, and obviously we can respond to that. We'll also be posting a video for the Tyson Fury Derek Chisora fight, and obviously how that went. So keep an eye for our next video, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Peace out.